What up, what up, what up? It's Angel Doll Gypsy, and today's video is going to be very, very interesting. We are going to go through the 10 signs that somebody is secretly jealous of you, okay? It's going to be quite interesting. I want to shout out to King Justice on YouTube. He's amazing. He just did a video about this the other day, but I'm kind of going to remix it because I've been going through some circumstances lately where I feel that I need to expose some stuff. So we're going to go through some 10 signs about how people might be secretly jealous of you. And sometimes it's not really secret, but we're going to go through it again. I'm going to shout out to King James. Did I say King James? King Justice. Sorry. I was like King James. No, there was a Bible verse I was listening to. It was like the Old Testament something. Sorry, that's why I said King James. But King Justice is his name. Okay? King Justice is his name on YouTube. He's super awesome. But yeah, shout out to him. He did an amazing video on 11 signs why people might be jealous. I'm doing 10, but I have some storytelling to do with mine, so let's get into it. So the first sign somebody might be jealous of you is imitation, all right? Imitation is the highest form of flattery, the highest form. And let me just say, I know a lot of people try to imitate, emulate, and copy what I do, but I'm already a twin. So there's already two of me walking around. There's no sense of trying to pretend to be me or wanting to try to act like me. And I noticed a lot of you girls, like you talk all this stuff, but then you copy how I dress, you copy how I act, you try to have my mannerisms, and it's actually really weird, to be honest. But why if you say you don't like somebody and then you turn around and copy them? Instead of talking about them or imitating them, why don't you get inspired to be yourself? Like inspired to be your own person. I don't know. So that's the first sign that somebody is secretly jealous of you. Pure imitation. And hey, you guys, if this video ends, because every time I seem to record a video, somebody's calling me, somebody sending me a message, or my phone dies or whatever, I will just make another video and keep going. I don't care. My hair is looking dainty. I need to put a deep condition in it, but I really don't care. But anyways, so the first sign is imitation. Imitation is the highest form of flattery. Sign number 2 that somebody is jealous of you. Bogus ass compliments. So here's what I'll say. So lately I've been working, you guys know I bartend, but then I do other gigs and stuff too. I do overnight, kind of tearing down, taking down stuff. So there's a variety of people. There's girls there, there's guys there. Of course, there's obviously more men than girls, but it's hard laborious work and whatever. Long story short is, so I come to work, I'm always myself. I dress how I want to. I don't copy anybody. I do whatever. So I wear my cowgirl boots all the time. I mean, I was born in the Bible Belt and I grew up in the small country town. So for me to wear cowgirl boots is not out of the ordinary. It's not out of the weird. But there's these couple girls that always, city girls, that always try to bully me about my outfit, about my aesthetic, about what I wear. And I'm just like, why are you mad about it? Because you can't be yourself. You don't know how to be yourself. And I'm not pretending to be a country girl. I was country long before Beyonce made an album, honey. I was fucking born in the country. So I don't know, but these girls, they make fun of me and, try to just be really hood booger type stuff and try to bully me about my outfit and where I'm from. And I don't let up. I'm not going to change who I am for you. I'm not going to act different. They want me to be a wig wearing, Jordan type of girl, loud, fight type of, girl. And that's not me. I'm going to be a free spirited country girl, hippie. And that's just going to be me. So I'm not going to change who I am. But yeah, so bogus ass compliments. So one day the girl, she complimented my boots, and then the next day she was trying to call me like dirty and ugly and all that stuff. You know, bald-headed people do that, like city girls do that when they'll try to come for somebody, but I don't care because I know that I'm gorgeous. I know I'm beautiful. And that's what my mom and dad have always told me, and that's what it's gonna be. So yeah. Sign number 3 that somebody's secretly jealous of you is just constantly belittling your success, right? So a lot of my achievements that I've had in my life, you guys know I do music, and I have a lot of friends that are artists in the music industry, and I have a lot of friends that are actors. But that's just kind of the scene I was around, like the arts, the music scene. So it's not like starstruck or bandwagony. It's just the people that I've grew up around, and the people I've known, and the people I've worked with, whatever. And so I think I've had great experiences with that. I think a lot of people are jealous of that, but people will belittle things like my success, the places that I've been, the journey that I've been on, the growth I've been through spiritually. They will literally try to downplay that and try to say, oh, you haven't done anything, or you're not this, or you're not that, and oh, you're not a doctor, you're not this. Fuck that. I'm gonna do what makes me happy in life, and that's successful to me. Not what makes you happy, not what, you know, makes all the money. I do what makes me happy in life. And so, yeah, that's sign number 3, belittling your success, excuse me. Sign number 4, that somebody is secretly jealous of you. They will boast about your mistake, and they will like, you know, they'll praise your mistakes, or they'll point it out. And I noticed that what those girls have been doing, especially, it's always at work, you know what I mean? Because I don't have drama in my real life. My real life is quite beautiful and peaceful. And it's only when I go to work and I deal with demons is that they do that. They'll point out little things. Like this girl, like some things when I'm doing like the overnight shift, like I can't lift, and the guy, like, you know what I mean? Like the girl will sit there and she'll be like, oh, you're not doing anything, Angel, you're not doing this. And I'm like, I am doing stuff, but it's like, why are you even watching me? But that goes to show you it's just like a weird obsession. It's like a mental disease. It's like a mental illness is why you're always watching me. But it's like, if those gentlemen want to help me and they want to jump in, if guys want to come and lift things for me, let them do that. Let them do that. Let them do that. And I think there's a mental illness with people that literally sit and try to point out people's mistakes, but that's definitely a sign of pure jealousy. Like they won't give you any credit for all the amazing, beautiful things you've done in life. They will only sit and try to taunt, try to bring you down, because that's what negative, dark people do. And I've noticed that, and those people are very, very unwell. They need deep mental help. Sign number 5 that somebody is secretly jealous of you is them constantly talking behind your back, and then they smile in your face. Like I've had this instance so much with these girls. Like they try to get, and it's never really the men. Let's be very clear. It's never the men. I mean, sometimes I guess it's guys. It'll be guys if like if they get rejected, but the cattiness definitely is all from these girls, or whatever you want to call them, because some of them aren't ladylike. They're not girls. And I think that's another reason why they're so jealous of me, is because I was raised with a lot of class, a lot of respect, and my mother and my father raised me to be such a lady and to be so well. And I think a lot of people are very jealous of that. And I noticed that with a lot of people, like they'll smile and they'll talk or whatever, and you're just like, to a point, it's like you don't care, but like after a while, it's like, really, like, are you that weird that you're gonna sit and talk about me all day? Like you literally wake up, and then when you go to bed talking about me, and then you sit and then you wonder why I'm the star. Like that to me is amazing. Like I don't understand that. And then their conversations will literally be based around you. Like I know that every time, like literally every day, there's somebody talking about me, like their conversation from sun up, Angel, 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 and it's constant them saying my name. It's very, very weird and strange, and I think it's like an obsession, because I don't sit and talk about people all day. I could care less. Like I literally would rather play in the woods and would rather write music and sing music, like not talk about people all day, like these weird girls. But that's a sign number 5, that people literally sit and talk in your face or behind your back, and the conversations will always be about you. It's really disgusting and weird, and it's some kind of obsession. Sign number 6 that somebody's secretly jealous of you is they see it as competition. like these girls will literally sit and try to have a competition with me, and it's like I'm not. First off, we're in a different league. We're not even in the same playing field, and there is no competition. Okay, there's two of me, and there's only one of you. Okay, let's be very, very clear. I'm not trying to have a competition. I'm just my own person. I'm going to be my own self. I'm going to dress however I'm going to dress. I'm going to act how I act. I'm not going to change because of you and none of that. But I notice a lot of these girls will try to do that. And then like even people that you don't even know, they will see you as competition and they will like try to do things and you're like, why is this person doing that? It's because some snake or serpent went and like spread things about you or spread lies about you, and you're just like, oh, that's why the person like acting like that, and you don't even know where that's coming from, but it's definitely coming out of just pure jealousy and ignorance and just ridiculousness and unwellness. And which leads me to my next point, number 7, spreading rumors about you, slandering your name, lies, defamation of character. So I've dealt with a lot of this, and I actually literally have like a couple lawsuits out right now because of this particular person at work. Literally, this girl, she, I don't know what's wrong with her, but she literally is like obsessed with me, like asking people about who am I dating. She has pictures of me in her phone, like literally actually excuse me, asking about like my sexual activity and like who I'm with or who I'm in a relationship with. And it got to the point where it's like every like gig that I was at or every job that I was at, she was like slandering my name. And I'm just like, you know what? Fine, you have it, you do whatever you want. I'll let the cops take care of it, because she was trying to like turn people against me. She was trying to just slander my name and say negative things about me and trying to make me out to be completely opposite of what I am, when I'm just such a peaceful, beautiful, humble, graceful, gorgeous human being. And she tried to make me out to be one of those scandalous, disgusting city girls. First off, I'm not from the city, so I don't run the same way city people run or operate how they operate. So yeah, I just had to get the cops involved because I had to, you know, get a restraining order, and then I had to get my lawyers involved, which I don't want to have to do. But when you go that far to try to put somebody down or try to belittle them, I have to do what I have to do to protect me, myself, my family. And the girl, she had to learn the hard way. Like, you can't make up lies, you can't make up rumors, you can't slander people's name, you can't defame their character, all because you're insecure. And for some reason, I don't know if the girl was like in love with me, which I do think she was in love with me, but it was just really so weird that she went out of her way to go venue to venue, to corporation to slander my name, and it all went for full circle, and it all came back to me, and it all went to my lawyer. So don't be that stupid person, because you will, in fact, you should learn your state laws about harassment and slander and defamation of characters, lies, spreading rumors, because you can, depending on what state you are, you can go to jail and you will be charged. So do not find yourself in that position. And then also, let me go back to when I was talking about the girl that was like bullying me about my outfit, my boots or whatever. There was like a pack of them. There was like a pack of girls that were after me, and I'm just like, what's wrong? And they got so jealous of when these guys would talk to me. Anybody, it could be anybody. Just because I just have like such a loving nature. People want to talk to me. People want to be around me. They literally, or whatever, I caught one of the girls like making a nasty face at me, and I called her out on it. I'm like, that's just really mean and bitchy. And I'm like, that's just uncalled for. And like, she came at me like a monster, like literally like a monster. It was really disgusting. And she was just all like, oh, you better come get her. And I'm like, come get me where? I'm like, I'm right here. Like, I'm not moving. I'm not going anywhere. Like, where are you going to come get her? And she's like, somebody better come get her. I'm just like, come get me for what? Like, I'm fine. I'm good. I'm like right here. And mind you, be like, I don't fight. I think it's disgusting. I think it's gross. And I think it's very masculine for women to say that they fight. Like, they want me to be one of those girls and, you know, to argue with men, to pull people's hair out and to go down the street and all that stuff. And I told her, I said, you come over here. I said, the cops will handle you. And she sat and she just laughed, and she's all like, the cops? I'm like, oh yeah, you're laughing now, but it's free game. It's fair game when the cops come. And they got slippery hands. That's all I gotta say is I don't care. Like, to be honest, I believe in law. I believe in law and order. I do believe that there's rules, and I do believe that people should follow rules. And so, if you can't be a citizen of society, you can't be a good person, you can't act right, you need to be jailed, you need to be locked away, and you need to be disciplined. And so, yeah, I told her, I'm like, if you come near me, I will literally call the cops. No, I told her, I'm like, I will call my dad, I will call the cops, and then I'll call my lawyer in that fucking order. I let her know, but that just goes to show you there's something mentally disturbed with some of these girls, and they need a lot of help. But that's a sign. Just slander, rumors, weird behavior, weird, just disgusting, weird stuff. So, which leads me to my next point, number 8. They dislike you for no reason. And I've been in like situation where I'm like seeing like, why does like whatever, and not that I care if you like me or not, but just people being mean to me for no reason. And I'm such like a peaceful person. I'm of earth, and I love God, and I love the planet, and I love the animals. And so it's really hard for people to hate me. And I guess you would really have to be an evil person to hate me, because I'm like so likable. It's ridiculous. But yeah, so just people that dislike you for no reason. That's sign number 8. You will notice when people you never even met like show you disdain or act weird towards you, is because they went and they put a bug in that person's ear not to like you, or said something nasty about you, and now you got to deal with the consequences of that. But that's a sign that there's somebody that is secretly jealous of you, is disliking you for no reason, no apparent reason. Number 9. Trying to get other people from talking to you. This is going on in my workplace right now, where it's mainly these females that try to get people not to talk about, or not to talk to me, not to like me, not to be around me. And it's like, why? It's like, I'm like literally the most peaceful person in the world. And so you have to ask yourself, what is mentally wrong with those people? Because those people like to fight, argue, bark, bite, pull people's hairs, very hood boogerish behavior. And then try to get people not to like you, not to talk to you. But meanwhile, they're the dogs. They're the ones that are fighters. They're the ones with a criminal record. They're the ones that are disgusting. They're the ones that are acting like monsters and not citizens of the world. But they'll go around and try to get other people not to fucking like you or be friends with you. It's very strange, and it's unwell behavior. It's unhinged, and those people need some type of help. Sign number 10, that somebody is secretly jealous of you. They will try to like sabotage you through advice. And I've seen that they'll try to be like, maybe you should do this career, or maybe you should try that, trying to like get you astray from the path that you're already on, or from the mission that you're already trying to do, or belittle the things that you're already doing. Like, I've had people try to belittle me about music and art and starting a business, or try to tell me it's never going to work. But for me, since I'm a free-spirited person, I'm always going to do whatever I want. So that's never going to stop me. But always notice, and first off, I'm so extremely intuitive that I know if you're trying to like push me astray or not. That to me that's not going to faze me. But I've definitely seen that. So make sure your eyes are open to that. Yeah, and so those are the 10 signs of jealousy: imitation, bogus compliments, belittling success. People boast and gloat about your mistakes. They talk behind your back and smile in your face. They see you as a competition when there is no competition. They spread rumors about you. They lie about you, and they dislike you for no reason. And they try to get other people to dislike you, and they try to sabotage you through negative advice. I also want to say, I think a lot of people are jealous of me because I'm a twin, and there's just two beautiful human beings, and I have another person that looks like me, so I think a lot of people are jealous of that. I also want to say a lot of these girls are not, it's like a lot of the girls, I can't really say it's men, but a lot of these people are jealous because I have two amazing parents that care about their daughters. And there's 3 of us, but I have 2 amazing parents that are there for me and that are gonna bat for me every fucking time. And also, people are jealous of my relationship with God. People are jealous of all the gifts that God gave me: the gift of song, the gift of music, the gift of dance, the gift of sight. the gift to be able to communicate with animals and spirits and just everything. That's what people are jealous of. People are so jealous of that, and it's really sad, and it's unfortunate, and I'm sorry that and actually I'm not sorry that I have both my parents in my life, but I'm sorry that it's unfortunate if you didn't have both your parents in your life to raise you right, so that like you can like know how to act in the world, right? So I think a lot of people are jealous of that, more so about my looks. I mean, I'm all right looking, but I think it's just my soul that they're very jealous of. Everything about my soul that they're jealous of, and they need deep mental help. It's unwell, it's unhinged behavior. But those are the signs to look out for, you guys, about jealousy and stuff. There are a lot of other signs, and I'll have to get into it a different day. But also, Psalms 58:6 is one of my favorite Psalms ever. It talks about enemies and how they may go astray, and dispel them, and breaking the teeth within their mouth. And it's a prayer you can say to dispel enemies. I always say all the time, and I always pray the enemies away. I always do. I don't want to have to do more than that. Okay, I really don't want to have to do more than that. But yeah, those are the signs of jealousy, man. And also, just you have to understand, like, I think it's like the chosen ones. People are always going to be jealous of that. People are always going to be jealous of the gifted and the chosen ones. And make sure, you just have to know to make sure you protect yourself spiritually, because it's like, life is not a joke. Like, it is like a spiritual war that we're dealing with here. And so buckle up, you guys, because it's only the beginning of it. I've dealt with it all my life. And and then, you know what, one of the girls told me at work, she's all like, Angel, you're gonna have to get used to having haters because you're pretty. But why would I have to get used to that? Why should I have to get used to wickedness? I'm not used to that. I'm not gonna ever get used to that. I think it's an unwell, unhinged, it's a sick behavior, and you need some type of help. See, a lot of those girls that want to fight, argue, bark, bite, argue with men and stuff like that, they weren't raised with their mother, or they probably weren't raised with their father. And my parents raised us girls to be very ladylike, to be queen-like. And so that's always gone with me throughout my, as I am today. And that's why I carry myself, and I'm never going to change like that. I'm never going to change. And I feel like people want me to be like a wig wearing, loud, fight the person down the street, fight the man. And I'm never going to be that person. I'm just not. I'm going to be innocent. I'm going to be pure. I'm going to be sweet, and I'm going to be kind. And that's the way it goes. And what I want people to understand about when you do good, you get good. When you do bad, you get bad. So when you send out negative energy to people, that shit boomerangs to you back. Not only that, my ancestors, my guardian angels, and God, I have a really close relationship with God. They all see what you guys do. They see what you do. And that shit's gonna come back to you times 10, tenfold on a fucking sunny day. I promise you that. So just watch how you treat people, man. Treat people good, act good, do good, and you get good. And that's just the bottom line. So these are the 10 signs to look out for the people who are jealous of you. Like I said, just pray away those demons. We got to stay prayed up, you guys, and just act with kindness, love, and light. And just be a good person. That's all I can say, man. I mean, the more light you put in this world, the more light you get back. The more negative you put in the world, the more negative you get back. And it goes back to kindergarten, actually. You don't have anything good to say? Don't say that fucking shit at all. That's it. So yeah, beware of those, you guys. Also, just pray away those demons. Stay prayed up, stay blessed up. Thank you guys again for tuning into this video, and expect a lot more. Thanks so much, you guys. Bye.